always make things right.
To an honorable mayor.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love Your Honor, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now, today we're going to be talking about Your Honor, episode 7. This is the recap. Now, I'm going to try my best to go over all the key facts. If I miss anything, you guys let me know down below. In this episode, Michael Desiato and Jimmy Baxter, they stole the show. I mean, when you put the two in the same scene together, it was crazy, right? I believe it's going to be building up for a great episode 8. Now, the description for this episode reads, Michael's solution to his problem unearths deeper troubles. So that is the description for the episode, because it seems like whatever Michael does, new things happen, new problems occur. And new problems occur for your boy Jimmy as well. Now let's begin the recap. Episode begins off with your boy Jimmy. He's trying to call Carlo because Michael has told him that the authorities are trying to get him for the murder of Kofi Jones. So of course, that's what Jimmy is trying to do. He's trying to warn his son, trying to tell him, do not go to the hotel. But we know that Carlo, he wants to do what Carlo wants to do. He's listening to all this music, he's rapping, and then he ignores his father's call. I mean, that's a call of your freedom right there, but you ignored it, so you have to suffer those consequences. It's crazy how two different parents are trying to protect their sons, but their sons are the ones that's making a whole lot of mistakes. That's exactly what we saw in this episode. Now, of course, Carlo is caught because he does go to the hotel because he did not answer the phone when Jimmy was trying to call him, and of course he's very upset. He done had all this money. He also owes Big Mo some money, right, because of what happened with that exchange they did in the last episode. And when this all is going down, Fia Baxter, she comes down, she sees it. She can't believe it, but then again, she probably can. She's upset because her brother is getting arrested once again. Of course, Gina Baxter, she's on the same stuff that she usually is. She's pissed off. She's asking them, why are they doing this? Pretty much trying to just talk them down. At the end of the day, we know that your boy Joey is able to escape. He's able to get up out of there, because if he would have stepped out of there, he'd be arrested as well. But Joey was able to get up out of there. Now, he's very lucky. I'm eager to see what happens with his character in this next episode. He's probably going to suffer some consequences from the Desire crew, in my opinion. Now, Michael on his birthday has to clean up this dead body. He's hanging out with Frankie. They had to get rid of the body. And, you know, Michael, he can't believe that this day is a bad day. I mean, has to be one birthday that he would never forget. At the same time, I know a lot of different things is running through his head on how he's going to have to fix this with Carlo and Jimmy Baxter, as well as trying to save his son Adam from the truth, right? Now, Carlo is brought in, and Nancy just straight up telling him, look, you're suffering death. You're suffering the death penalty. You need to go ahead and start letting us know exactly what you know. Go ahead and confess, because we already got a whole lot of evidence, DNA evidence at that. So you know it's not looking too good for Carlo. Now, of course, Carlo is going to say, you know what? I didn't do this. He's going to plead not guilty. He's going to try to fight this. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a hell of a battle, right? Now, Fia, she goes and she's talking to Adam, and she tells Adam, look, the wrong brother died. I'm going to tell you right now, Fia is one of those people where if you do wrong, she believes bad things should happen to you. She showed that time and time again. And I'm telling you, when she finds out the truth about Adam killing Rocco, that's going to hurt her so much. And that's what I'm waiting on. Now, we get back to Michael and Jimmy in a hell of a scene right here, because Jimmy is asking him, did Rocco say anything before he passed? Did you try to help him? I mean, he's asking him all these details. And of course, Michael has to lie and protect Adam. He's making up all these stories. And Jimmy's like, you know, does your family know? Does your son know how bad of a person that you are? Do they know about you? And Michael asks the same question. He's like, well, do your family know about you? About all the stuff that you did? I mean, you killed Kofi Jones' whole family, innocent kids. And of course, Jimmy tells him, well, I will do anything for those that I love, especially a child. And Jimmy, man, the dude said some powerful stuff. He said, yes, I lost my son, but at the same time, it's a sense of freedom because now I feel like that I cannot lose anything. And pretty much he's more dangerous. Now, Michael, he goes off and he cleans himself off, all the blood. He actually puts his clothes in the fireplace. He burns everything up. And you guys let me know, because it seemed like Adam all of a sudden became an investigator. He's asking all these questions. I mean, he's asking Michael questions about everything. I'm like, okay, now you're asking all these questions. He wants to know every detail. Of course, Michael can't tell Adam everything. He can't tell him the truth of what happened to his face, that it wasn't really Django, that, of course, he suffered some punishment from Jimmy Baxter, right? And now, on the countertop, we see a piece of flesh. A piece of brain flesh. This is so nasty, disturbing. And of course, Michael Desiato, he's always able to make something up. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he went and got some pieces cut for Django. And of course, in one of the most disturbing scenes, Django eats the piece of brain. I'm like, oh my God, it's getting nasty. It's getting real crucial in here. And you can tell Michael is like, man, I don't know how I'm going to live through this. But he wants to hide this secret from Adam so bad. He doesn't want to let him know that Jimmy Baxter knows the truth, because he believes if he tells Adam, Adam is going to do what Adam's always done, mess things up. Now we get to your boy Carlo. He's in court. Of course, Michael is assigned his arraignment. And of course, everything seems like it's going to go well, right? But we know that Jimmy Baxter is there. The prosecutor, as well as she's pretty much dogging out Carlo Baxter. And Michael Desiato, he's like, yeah, you know what? I do agree with you. He is a hardcore criminal. And of course, Jimmy Baxter does not like that at all. So he cusses Michael out in court, in the courtroom. I mean, this scene was very intense. At the same time, it was very funny to me. Very funny that Jimmy had the balls to do this in the courtroom. Now, of course, Michael had to let him know if he disrespects him once again in this court, he will have him arrested. At the end of the day, the two, they have to work together because Michael wants to help Carlo get out of this. But Jimmy is making this entirely too hard for this to happen. And after court, of course, Michael has to tell Jimmy, look, you're messing this up. We have to make this look like it is real. But if you keep doing this, I'm not going to be assigned this case. And of course, we see Nancy. She's there. She's looking because she's wondering, along with the guards, like, is everything okay? Because, you know, Jimmy is kind of close to you. He's yelling, making a big scene. And of course, all this commotion, all it's going to do is cause Michael not to get this case. We know that. We know it's going to be very difficult for him to be assigned the case. Now, Jimmy Baxter decides to make a trip to Big Mo, the Desire crew. Let them know, look, I know what my son Carlo did. We don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? I can't pay you because we know that Carlo owes Big Mo some money, right? And Jimmy's like, look, he's my only son and that's it. We're not paying you pretty much. I mean, the dude had the audacity to step up in there and not offer anything. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Did Jimmy offer them anything? Because I didn't see it at all. Now, Big Mo plays it cool. She's like, okay, all right. What we going to do is we're going to attack Carlo because he's locked up. We're going to make sure that he knows we know he's locked up. We're going to put that pressure on him. Putting pressure on Carlo is going to make Jimmy feel the pain, right? So that's exactly what they are going to do. Now we see Eugene. He's very pissed off. He's very upset because he knows that the Baxter family took out his brother Kofi and he wants them to pay. As I told you guys, watch out for Eugene because I'm telling you right now, he's going to flip eventually. And I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's not going to be cute. Now, of course, Michael did not get assigned the case because of all the stuff that happened. He has to tell Jimmy, look, we got to change the game plan. I got to figure out a way to help out Carlo because the Desire crew, they're going to kill him. I mean, it's plain and simple. So Jimmy's like, okay, so what is your plan? We have to figure this thing out. You said that you're going to help my son. Your time is running out. So now Michael has to figure out another way to get on this case, because we know that the judge, Sarah LeBlanc, she's assigned the case. So now Michael has to figure out a way to mess her deal up so that way he's able to take this case. Now we get to your girl Lee. And Lee was doing good. She helped, of course, Carlo get locked up. But, of course, her job doesn't like this. They tell her, look, you work for a law firm, right? We don't want you going out solving crimes and stuff like that. You're doing entirely too much. So we have to let you go. And we can tell that Lee is very upset. She wants to let this dude have it, but she constantly keeps it in or whatever. She's pissed off. And I think she wanted to tell Michael, look, I got fired because I tried to help you out. You know what I'm saying? And it was going to be on his birthday as well. I think that's what she wanted to tell Michael when they was in the car together, but I could be wrong. Then we get to Sarah LeBlanc, and she's at the bar with Michael. Michael sets up a game plan to go and have her drink with him. It's his birthday, right? He's talking about his wife. It's both of theirs birthday and stuff like that. You know, drinking, getting her to bond with him and stuff like that. This is a typical Michael move. He's able to, you know, pursue people to do exactly what he needs them to do, and then he makes his move. Now, on the way home, we see Sarah LeBlanc. She's been arrested. She's being pulled over at first, right? And then she's arrested. You already know this was all Michael Desiato. He set this up. He knew the time and the place to be able to execute this game plan. And it was perfect timing, right? Michael Desiato is very smart. Like I tell you guys, regardless of him being on a different show, because we know Walter White is on Breaking Bad, the two share similar traits in my opinion. Now, Michael is having a conversation with Lee, and Lee, she wants to talk to him, but Michael was like, look, I have something to tell you. They both have something to tell each other. And then we see Sarah, because Sarah's getting put into the car, but Michael does not want Lee to see this. So Michael tells Lee, I love you. This catches her off guard. She can't believe it. While she's looking at Michael, Sarah is being brought into that car and she's being brought to the station. He did not want her to see this, because then she will be asking questions on why this judge to this Carlo Baxter case is being pulled over and brought in, right? So then we get to Michael's surprise birthday party. And like I told you guys, this birthday party is going to be one that he would never forget. Hell, the birthday in general is one that he's never going to forget. Everybody's thanking him, of course. He has his little birthday dinner. And of course, we know it's a lot of nice things to say about Michael Desiato. He's the man. He's done so much. He's done a lot of great things for a lot of people. At least that's what your boy Charlie was saying about him, right? And we've seen that through the entire series. Michael Desiato, he's able to help others. He's able to do just the right things to get exactly what he wants. And it doesn't seem like he's failing as of right now. He is running through problems, but he's able to win at the end of the day. Now, they cut off, and then we see a scene of Sarah being brought in, and we already know that she's pissed off. She pretty much knows that this whole Carlo Baxter case is over. She's not going to be able to get on this, especially if Michael Desiato has anything to do with it. And then they cut back to the party, and we see Django. Django throws up, and I'm like, okay, here we go again with the dog. He's throwing up, and you see it's pieces of the brain. You guys let me know if it's something else, but that's definitely pieces of the brain to me. And Michael goes over there, he looks, and he's about to throw up. He can't take it no more. He's like, okay, I can't take it. You can see the look on his face. He was about to throw up, but he held it in. I mean, they're all in there eating dinner, and he's like, man, this has been a hell of a day. And once again, this dog has did something to set me off. A reminder to what's really going on, that you need to do whatever you have to do to protect your son, because Michael Desiato, that's exactly what he's doing. He's doing whatever he has to do to protect the one he loves. The things that we do for love, that was a true statement. And that's exactly what we saw in this episode. And we're seeing it in the entire series. I mean, too bad people have to die and a lot of different things have to happen. But all the stuff that we were seeing is all because of your boy Adam. Yes, this is all the results of Adam Desiato making a huge mistake, messing up, and his father doing whatever he has to do to protect him, to make sure he doesn't go down and he does not get killed off by the Baxter family. As of right now, it is working, but we know in the future the truth shall come out. And like I told you guys, I'm waiting to see what happens when Fia learns. When she learns that Adam is the one that killed her brother. That's going to be a tough one, man. I cannot wait to see how that happens. You guys let me know, man. What do you think about this episode? To me, this was a build-up episode. I was very excited when I saw Michael and Jimmy in the same scenes together because they killed it. You felt the tension. You felt the chemistry at the same time. And the two put on a hell of a performance in this episode. So I cannot wait for the next episode. In episode 8, we're going to talk about that as well because from what I was seeing, it seems like Franny is returning. And it seems like the clock is ticking for Michael Desiato. Jimmy Baxter is getting very upset. And he wants results. So we're going to see how it all plays out. But you guys let me know what you thought about this episode. Like I said, if I missed anything, you guys let me know down below. But thank you for all the love, all the support. And I will continue to give you guys more of Your Honor content in the future. But let me go out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.